Welcome to this tutorial on cash receipt management in WAMIS. In this video, we will learn how to create, forward, and approve cash receipts in the system. The cash receipt module is used to record all receipts credited to the cash book of an office during the current accounting month. Any amount received on the receipt side of the cash book, other than recoveries, must be entered through this module. To begin, navigate through the following path: AMS, then vouchers, and finally select receipt. It is important to note that cash receipts can be created through the DEO or EE login. Once created, the receipt must be forwarded to the DAO for approval before it is reflected in the remittance. Now, in the ad screen, the voucher number is automatically generated by the system in chronological sequence. However, users may modify the voucher number if required. Next, enter the date on which the receipt was received. In the Received From field, select the payee or office from whom the receipt has been received. Only approved payees available in the system will appear in the drop-down list for selection. Now specify whether the receipt is a direct receipt. By default, the direct receipt is marked as no, stating that the receipt will subsequently be available for remittance processing. Select yes if the amount has been directly remitted to the account. The entry order field is automatically generated by the system and cannot be modified. The amount field is initially blank and will be automatically updated after transaction details are entered. Next, specify whether the receipt involves a book transfer. By default, the value is set to no. If the receipt pertains to a book transfer between divisions, select yes. After entering all mandatory details, click on the Save button. Once the cash receipt header information is saved, the transaction details section becomes available for further data entry. Begin by selecting the appropriate transaction type from the drop-down list. The head classification is automatically populated for the selected transaction types. However, for works and deposit Part 3 transactions, users must first select the relevant work and associated account head through the reference section. Now enter the net amount received. Select the appropriate receipt mode from the drop-down list. Users may also enter a narration to provide additional information regarding the receipt. To save the transaction detail, click on the Save icon available in the Action column. If multiple transaction entries are required under the same cash receipt, click on the Add icon to create additional rows. Users may also delete unwanted transaction entries using the Delete icon. Once all transaction details have been entered and saved, the cash receipt is successfully created and is ready for forwarding. The View option allows users to search, review, and manage cash receipts entered in the system. Users can view information such as voucher number, date, received from, entry order number, direct receipt status, amount, current status, and audit details. Clicking on the voucher number opens the complete details of the selected cash receipt for review. The status column indicates the current stage of the receipt, such as registered, modified, forwarded, or approved. Now once the cash receipt has been verified, the DEO clerk must forward it to the Divisional Accounts Officer for approval. To forward a cash receipt, navigate to the View tab and locate the required receipt. Select the checkbox corresponding to the receipt and click on the Forward button. Multiple cash receipts can also be selected and forwarded together using the Forward All option. Once forwarded, the status of the cash receipt changes to forwarded and becomes available for approval in the DAO login. Now, to approve the cash receipt, log in using the Divisional Accounts Officer account and navigate to AMS, then Receipts, and finally select View. All cash receipts forwarded by the DEO clerk are displayed in the view screen of the Divisional Accounts Officer. The DAO can review details such as voucher number, date, received from, amount, direct receipt status before taking action. To approve a cash receipt, locate the forwarded receipt and click on the Approve button. For approving multiple receipts simultaneously, select the required records and click on Approve All. If corrections are required, the Divisional Accounts Officer may revoke the approved receipt and return it for necessary modifications before reapproval. Once approved, the status of the cash receipt changes to approved and the receipt becomes part of the official accounting records. In this tutorial, we learned how to create, manage, forward, and approve cash receipts in WAMIS. Thank you for watching. Welcome.